Hey team, Jen here. I am coming to you at the last week, the grand finale of our course here at SNHU in Victorian Literature. I wanted to start this week's video by sincerely thanking you for your hard work. I do realize that online graduate courses, especially this one, can be very demanding, and I appreciate your efforts to keep up with the pace of the course and with the intellectual expectations. I feel very satisfied with this course and with most of the students in this class who have really stepped up to the plate. So thank you so much for your commitment to the process of academic inquiry. I hope that it has benefited you in the ways that it's benefited me this term to be a part of this community that has been so active with so much fruitful discussion. So thank you again for your time and for your energy. This week, week 10, as you know, we are saying goodbye to the Victorian era, to each other, and to the processes that we have put into motion this term. It's kind of a bittersweet feeling, but I want you to know that as we move forward, I am sincerely an instructor who does want to stay in touch with students. So if you are a student who likes to have mentorship and you like to hang on to colleagues throughout your career, please never hesitate to call on me to have conversations about texts that you're reading or to post questions about how to apply for PhD programs or how to write cover letters for grants or scholarships, how to get your first piece published, how to present at an academic conference. Any of these things, I like to make myself available outside of the scope of our class for anybody who wants to just have a contact to help them through academic life. Academic life can be an extremely esoteric, privatized, secretive space that is not as welcoming as I would like it to be. If you ever feel yourself lost at sea, you can always call on me. I am very happy to stay in touch with any students that want to stay in touch. You can do that through email, you can do that through Twitter, you can do that by joining my online book club, any way that feels comfortable for you. I really do welcome that. So there's that option as we move forward. Here in week 10, we are finishing with one of my favorite texts of the Victorian period, Strange Case of Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. And this is one of the best texts of the Victorian era, in my opinion, because it deals with so many issues that the Victorians really cared about. For me, this text is very relevant because I'm interested in masculinity studies and also the theme of the doppelganger and Gothic markers during the period. So this text is just, it's glorious. I hope that you enjoy it as much as I do. And I can't wait to see what you have to say about it this week in our week 10 forum, our final forum for the year. This module, it deals with urbanization, the cityscape of the Victorian city as a way to kind of end our time together. And I think it's a really good topic with which to end a course on the Victorian era, because urbanization and the city, it had a lasting impression on Victorians from the moment it was conceptualized to the moment that it was brought to fruition, and even after that, the after effects of the city. So today, this week, we're going to be studying that urbane kind of mind space and see what that looked like and what it brought to enrich the culture of the period. This week also, as you know, your final paper is due. And this paper I ask to be 20 pages. That's a good rule of thumb for this kind of paper because oftentimes a 20-page paper is what you're looking at for publication in most academic journals, although every journal has different paper guidelines for length. But this gets your feet wet in trying to write the length of paper that's often required for publication in journals. On the other hand, for me, what's more important than length is quality. So if you feel like you've done a fantastic job in 45 pages, And I feel as if you haven't repeated ideas or brought in unnecessary context, that everything has a place and everything functions rhetorically, go for it. On the other side of the coin, if you've written 15 pages and you feel as if this paper is intact, it functions as well as it can, you've said everything that you need to say, you've said it well, you've unpacked your ideas fully, then that is okay. So for me, functionality always trumps quantity. So keep that in mind as you move forward. That should be a rule of thumb for everybody, I feel. But that page number is there to guide you if you want to get a gist of what a usual published essay looks like in terms of length. That could be helpful. That's why I give that guideline for this final paper. I hope that you guys have a great final week. And don't forget that I am here if you need to call on me if you have any questions. Also, your peers are here to help you as well. If you want to pose questions in any of the forums, we could use that as well. I hope you guys have a wonderful last week. And I wish you the best of luck in your future endeavors. It's a jungle out there. Bye for now.